And welcome into episode 62 of the Bama Geeks podcast. Hope
Hi.
you are doing well. Kevin's
Yeah.
counting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Kevin's-
way too many episodes.
He's counting the 62 on his fingers.
That's
Y'all
right.
just hang
That's right.
tight.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9. Wait, I lost count. Dang it.
Dang it.
Ain't got
So-
enough fingers.
Yep. So, well, I'm Brock Parker. Of course, my wife, Jessica, is here.
Hello.
And Bo Bearden
Greetings.
and Kevin Gardner.
11, 12, 13.
Oh, like I said, we hope you guys are doing okay. Jess and I have seen better days.
Mhm.
She's doing much better than I am. It's been kind of a kids going back to school, even though we don't have kids who live with us full time in school, and we know he didn't come from there, but somehow the vid
The vid.
crept
You
into
got
our
COVID
house.
23.
That's
right. COVID 2023 in the
It-
Parker household.
Yeah. So when we do our round table of what have you guys been up to for about a week and a half since the last episode, Jess and I have not been up to anything except crashing on the couch and trying to avoid each other. We went a week and a half without even sleeping in the same bed.
Yeah. Trying to put as much separation as we could, but
And
ultimately in the end, Brock did not find his way. He did not escape from it. It got him.
I was able to escape her wrath for a few days. And then it said, "Oh, look, you're kind of in proximity." And so it hit me, and I'm kind of in a brain fog. So I know, especially if I
Wait.
seem out of it. Huh?
Wait, you said you escaped Jess's wrath for a few days?
Her
Was
COVID
she like,
wrath.
was she, I was about to say, it was like, was she wrathful when she was sick?
Well, let me
No, not at all. Jess is, if you know Jess, she's one of the sweetest, most kindest people
Like, wait,
you will
what?
ever meet.
Mhm.
She does not get angry very easily.
I did feel like I was kind of going a little stir crazy though, because you do get to that point where you're just in the house and you're tired of the couch. You're not
That is right.
comfortable anywhere you're laying, nothing's comfortable. You're not sleeping well. You're in the
Oh my
house.
gosh.
Your
You
appetite.
guys remember lockdown?
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I kind of enjoyed lockdown though.
We weren't sick during lockdown.
Yeah, we weren't sick, but and I didn't have to be around people. I was fine. So my introverted self flourished during quarantine.
No, it's just it's like, you're it's like I told him when I got back to work, it's like, trust me, I would have rather have been here than at home dealing with what I was dealing with. Because like I said,
Yeah.
you're not sleeping good. You can't get comfortable no matter how, you lay. You tend to just like fall asleep at random points in the day, and then you get thrown off by that. So it'll appetite goes wonky. It's just,
Mhm.
Yeah. My loss of sense and smell for about 2 days was interesting. It's the first time I've had that.
I've
So you're-
escaped that. I've escaped that both times I've had it. So I've never been affected by that. So it's kind of like,
So so Brock, you're telling me that you finally had time to sort through your collector's edition Pog collection?
My what collection?
Nobody remembers Pogs. You remember Pogs?
Oh,
Pog-
Pogs.
Pog.
Yes.
I've never owned a
Pogs.
Pog.
Oh my gosh.
He's Alf
Pog.
in Pog form.
Pogs came after my childhood.
Yeah, that was my brother's thing. He had the.
Those
he
were
was
like
into
in our
Pogs.
late teens when that kind of
Yeah.
started.
This is
Kevin. I
about
would
time
say
we
it
graduated high school. At least I did.
Yeah, I was
I
already in my
around that time.
20s.
Yeah,
Way
that was like
past that.
late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Got the Pog containers and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I thought you said pause like my Easter egg dying kit.
I thought he said
I
pause.
mean,
Like, and I'm thinking cat paws. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah.
My brain went to
Sorry.
Easter eggs.
No. No, I mean, that would be hilarious. It's like, what did you do while you were down for COVID? I made Easter eggs. Because why not, right?
What else have you got to do, right?
Great.
Let me tell you what I did do is I got my next build an ecto kit
Oh
from
yeah.
Eagle Moss went bankrupt, and Fan Home bought them out, and I received my next Ecto kit, and so I did start working on building my Ectomobile again.
Mhm.
So
Oh, and
that was
also
fun.
I will add though, also Tuesday when I was released back into the world, my first day at work from
Mm.
post COVID was just this last Tuesday. Um, I just happened to take it upon myself to go over to our Lowe's here close to the house.
Mhm.
And a spooky season is upon us, and
Oh.
Lowe's has started putting out their Halloween decorations. And
Mm.
hey, what do you do after you've been locked up for a couple of days? You buy some,
You spend a lot of money.
you spend money. I say, yeah, it was like, release me back into the world and watch me
Yeah.
spend money.
Hey, the money we didn't have to spend on gas last week,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
as
Yep.
bad as those prices
Even
are.
out.
We were able to,
Yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I know I went to the at home down in Bessemer.
Mm.
And they've got a really nice Halloween section. That's what that was where I was at when I sent you that message, Brock, about the what was it, the Freddy bobbleheads?
oh yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
They
yeah.
have those at home. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They had Freddy, they had Jason, they had all the the big figures as bobbleheads that you could get there. So I had never seen that before. I was just blown away. I was like, oh, this is totally up Brock's alley to get him a Freddy bobblehead.
Mhm.
Well, we are getting our hands on Haunted Mansion Halloween decorations, and even though we won't have anything, we don't put anything outside in the yard because we really just don't have we don't have a good space for decorating, and I don't want to where we live. I don't want to put anything
Yeah.
out there.
I was gonna say I don't trust our neighbors.
I've had wind chimes stolen out of my front yard. Okay, so I don't want to put
Well,
anything out
those are
there.
noisy.
Yeah, but they were still awesome though, and I had them on a stand, and I loved them, and I walked out one day, and they were gone, so somebody stole those. But anyway, yeah, we I don't know. Did you have some pictures that you wanted to pull up? Or you
I
don't want to worry?
just
Okay,
tell you what, let's just do this now. If you
Sure.
want to see the pictures, because I did post them, go to at Bama Geeks on Instagram, X/Twitter, whatever they're calling it now. I think I mainly put them on Instagram, on the Bama Geeks Instagram account.
Mhm.
But of course you can visit there and Facebook,
Yeah.
TikTok, YouTube.
What we're talking about is they have tombstones out this year to purchase at Lowe's that are Haunted Mansion tombstones.
3.
3, yeah, it's correct. I'm sorry, yeah, 3.
Is it because of the movie?
No,
Mm,
no, because they had the 2 smaller ones out last year, and Spirit Halloween
mhm,
also released different versions of these, like smaller versions of these tombstones.
Yeah.
And Lowe's has been putting out Haunted Mansion stuff for a couple of years now.
mhm.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that the big nice one is Madame Leota, her tombstone, which last year I think Lowe's released it, and it had, when she spoke, her mouth moved.
Mhm.
It doesn't move this year. She's got painted on eyes, so there's no movement on the tombstone, but it's a full size, I believe it's full size replica of the one in the parks,
Mhm.
and it's heavy.
Yeah, I didn't realize when they
Some
had it up on the top shelf. I had to go track somebody down to help me get it off the shelf when I was there. But it's got some weight to it, and it's
Yeah.
it's good looking.
She would have had to she would have had to buy her own tombstone. That would have landed on her. It's heavy.
But it does have the voice track,
Madame Leota's
Madame
speech.
Leona's speech from the ride, and then we also got 2 more tombstones that were Brother Dave and good old Fred. So
Here lies Brother Dave. He chased a bear into a cave.
mhm. No, dear departed brother Dave.
That's it.
Yeah, he chased a bear into a cave, and then good old Fred, the rock fell on his head, and
So, yeah.
that spill.
Those two, the Fred and the Dave tombstones, are plastic and much more lightweight.
Yeah.
And all. And then she got.
Man.
And then we got this.
Turn that switch on.
Got this candelabra here. Where does the switch turn on?
On the bottom.
Oh, okay. There we go. He took the little test button off of here, so that's why I can't see it. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry.
How dare you?
Oh, there it is. Hang on. I see it now. Okay. Look. Little flickering
flickering.
candles on the candelabra
Nice.
there.
The only thing I don't like about the Madame Leota tombstone and the gargoyle candelabras is they are branded.
Yeah.
They say haunted mansion on the front of both of them, and it's kind of like, I may take some liberties and redo those.
We could too. Yeah, that wouldn't be hard. And then they have this little snow globe. I'm gonna push the button.
Hang
so-
on, let me make you big on this.
Oh, make me big. Yeah. Uh-huh. There I am. So you have this is then the style of the Disney World Haunted
Yes,
Mansion, which is, and then when you push the button, ooh,
it's not snow.
it's bats.
Bats.
I know
Bats.
it
They're
doesn't
little
show up on the
bats.
video very well, but it's
Oh, I could tell.
Yeah, I was just say, yeah, I've
yep. Isn't
so
that
there's
cool, though?
differences in the styles of the man. Well, so I'm not as deep dived into the haunted mansion as I know you
Yeah,
guys
me
are. So
neither.
they are their different mansion styles.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Disneyland is based off New Orleans, and that's where, like, if you see the promos and stuff for the new
Yeah.
movie,
Mhm.
you've got that the Gracie Manor,
Mhm.
New Orleans French inspired style,
Yeah.
Mhm.
French Quarter
Yeah.
inspired. The one at Disney World, uh, as we learned in the movie, is kind of Crump Manor,
Yes.
Mhm.
um, which
The
I
the
believe
gentleman that becomes the Hatbox Ghost in the movie, he was Crump. Yeah, in his style when they did flashbacks was the
yeah, and so that's based more off colonial architecture because it's
Mhm.
in Liberty Square
yeah.
at
Okay.
Disney World, and then at Phantom Manor, which is Disneyland Paris's version.
Hmm.
I think it's I have not seen many pictures of it, but I think it's more of just not a Bates Motel type thing.
Kind of though.
Yeah,
I mean,
kinda.
it's very
It's
similar
a
to that
no-tell
kind of look.
motel. What?
Yeah. I mean, it is Paris.
Yeah.
Good
You know, I'll just leave
Well,
it at that.
like one of the big things I'm curious of because I think they only do it at Disneyland, but they do the Nightmare for Christmas conversion.
Yeah, they do.
That's one thing I want to carry my wife to at least once. That's one of the things I want to do for her, carry her to see that one. I mean, that's her movie to me, like Ghostbusters. That's her movie. So that's one of the things I know about Haunted Mansion. I want to see one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they do Disney World like that.
Yeah, they don't. We were down there around October. That was the last time I rode it 10 plus years ago, and yeah.
They are they are adding Hatbox Ghost finally
Mhm.
to the Haunted Mansion at Disney World.
Yeah,
He's-
he should be there by the time we go down.
Yeah.
Lot of controversy online. Surprise. About his placement within the story
Mhm.
in the house at Disney World, but I mean, you got to have a place to put him.
Yeah.
So
Totally different franchise, but did you guys see that Hobby Lobby this year? I don't know if they've carried it before, but they're carrying a Grinch Christmas tree.
no,
No.
I hadn't seen that.
The one that's like a
Mm-mm.
candy cane. It's shaped
Oh,
like
nice.
yeah.
Oh,
You can get them at Hobby Lobby. They have the Grinch
cool.
Christmas tree. Yep.
that would be neat.
Oh.
Michael Nix.
I would love to have that. I mean, it wouldn't work with my topper, but I would love to just have that to set up.
Yeah.
I have ordered a tree topper of the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I couldn't find them at Hallmark, but
Oh.
Amazon wound up selling them,
Yeah.
and they're the Disney World versions
Mhm.
of the Haunted Mansion. So, as y'all have to understand, and I understand that Disneyland is the original, and I understand it's awesome and great. I mean, it's right there. You know, I get it. I've still never been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World, 17 times. So I'm familiar with that version. That's the version that I love the most.
Yeah.
But
That's the
Hopefully-
version that I know.
Hopefully one
Um,
day we will get a chance to
We will.
visit Disneyland because I would love to go. I would love to have the opportunity to go.
well, if we're also trying to figure out my daughter's senior trip.
Yeah.
We got several ideas, and one of them includes Disneyland. So
Mhm. Who knows?
So
Yeah.
this is what you guys have been up to, huh?
Yeah, well, like I said, when I was released back out into the world Tuesday, I went ahead and started, scooping up the Haunted Mansion
Mm.
decorations.
It's so funny. I didn't realize.
Oh no, sorry, go ahead.
I was just say it's funny. I didn't know I get around you guys and seeing y'all talk more about it. I didn't realize the cult following that the Haunted Mansion had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
I'm going to try to do as much, like when we were going to set the tombstones out just here in the living room during Halloween. Cause like I said, we don't really decorate outside, but we do decorate inside here in the house. And I've got some things in mind cause Spirit has some Haunted Mansion, things too as well. So I'm going to try to see what I can do about getting that. But that's kind of like where our decorating style for Halloween is coming from. Sure.
yeah. And
Lowe's
whenever
looks
we
like they
build
have
our,
some. So, I'm sorry, Ron. Go ahead.
that's all right. Whenever we build our new house, I fully intend to have one room in the house Haunted Mansion themed.
Yeah.
So all these things will go perfectly in there. Maybe try to do the wallpaper, the purple and black wallpaper.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it does, Bo. It has a pretty significant.
Well, yeah, I should know by now with my embeddedness of geek culture over the last 20 plus years, but I didn't realize it was that big for a theme ride.
Oh yeah, yeah. Most definitely. It's probably it's probably really one of the, I mean, as far as one of the things that we are a part of our collection is definitely the Haunted Mansion stuff.
Yeah, we're big Mansion fans.
Dude. I'm sitting here while you guys are talking Haunted Mansion, going through the app for Lowe's, and I haven't been to Lowe's yet. And you guys know how I love Halloween animatronics and stuff. They've got stuff that that Home Depot it won't even touch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely going. I was telling these guys in our Patreon episode that, yeah, boy, I've got a $50 Lowe's gift card back there. I was like, I'm gonna be going to Lowe's. And picking something up. I see an animatronic cemetery angel tombstone over here that looks like it would be incredible in our front yard.
One of my Halloween decorations is there. I just haven't got to do it. I want to buy a sheet of plywood and either make a Welcome to Silent Hill or Raccoon City sign for my front yard for Halloween. That's one of my one of my things to do. That's what I'm leaning towards Silent Hill, maybe.
Well, we have looked at the Buc-ee's inflatable also for this year.
That'd be cool.
So
would you guys actually put it outside though?
No.
Yeah. That's it though. We don't.
Somebody will come in our yard and they will need their own tombstone when I get done with them if they try to steal stuff.
Yeah, that's one day we'll have a good decorating space outside.
Oh man. You guys may be getting updates if I do a solo episode. Y'all may be getting updates on all the crap that I bought from this year. Because the thing is, okay, all right. Look, I will delve into this a little bit. I looked into the possibility of enhancing my display this year with the terror dog. I wanted to get a terror dog, and I've dug into this quite a bit.
I'm sorry. No, wait.
Keep going. We'll show you in a second.
Yeah. Keep going.
So I was, they're officially licensed to Halloween costumes, and you can get them there on HalloweenCostumes.com. And I started looking into it, looking at reviews and whatnot, and it looks like the fan that they include with the Terror Dog is incredibly weak, and it won't even stay inflated. And for the amount of money that they want for it, that thing better be incredible. So I'm probably going to be passing on that one. So
yeah.
Well, Kevin, if you really want to add a terror dog to your life, courtesy of our friends over at GhostbustersNews.com, you can, the headline is Find Your Gatekeeper with this new Ghostbusters Terror Dog Halloween costume now in stock. There you go, Kev.
Oh, it's that.
Wow. You know what? You know what? This is exactly what we get for everybody who's griped at. All they do is stay Puff and Slimer stuff. Let's do something different. So they're like, let's go terror dogs.
That's gonna be a no for me there, dog.
Somebody said there's a bear in his apartment.
I want kids to come and get candy. That would scare them away.
That is some nightmare fuel for sure.
I do like the mask. The mask is kind of cool. It's scary, but cool. I wouldn't wear that, but that's
Is it lighted? Are the eyes lighted?
Let's see.
I can't.
According to our friends, Jason Fitzsimmons over, let's see, this Halloween Ghostbusters fans can bring upon the coming of Gozer and possibly live out a hellhound fantasy of 2 with the release of HalloweenCostumes.com's exclusive Terror Dog costume. Let's see. Comprised of latex mask, gloves, and footwear made to appear like paws with claws.
No, I don't think it's light. I
And
think
a-
it's just the way it's painted.
Yes, yeah. It's a bodysuit with printed detail and a small pointed tail. Look at the tail on that thing.
Look. What the hell?
I know the Ghostbusters community, and I know.
Look,
gosh.
I told Brock I want it because it's so. I'm sorry, this is awful. listeners.
Ghostbusters
This is bad.
furries.
I would love. Why can't I have that for the Dragon Con parade? Anyway.
You would
I'm not gonna let
melt
you
in that in Dragon Con parades.
Man.
So let's see. They are priced at $109.99. So $110. You too can look like that.
And for our audio listeners, this is on Halloween. It's Halloween. Where do you order this one from?
HalloweenCostumes.com.
Yeah, Halloween.
We're showing it courtesy of Jason, our friend over at GhostbustersNews.com.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one this year, but I appreciate the suggestion.
I saw that today and I just about lost it. I was like, this is the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life.
I wish I had $110 to blow and paint it panda colors.
Well,
oh man.
I'm sure you guys could totally predicted this, but when I built and some of the stuff that I built out in front of my yard, I built that big hardscaping feature. It's intentionally got a spot in the middle that's open where the sprinkler is, because that spot is going to be for inflatables and things like that I can show you. You can see coming up the road to my house. So
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it's everything that I do has that in mind. The thing that I worked on this weekend had that in mind. So it's
Right.
yes.
Well, speaking of it, we're going to revisit GhostbustersNews.com in just a bit. But I guess, what have you guys been up to the last couple of weeks? We have gone all over the place as we are spaghetti on this podcast. And it's wonderful.
Do you want to go, Bo? Me.
Let's see. Not much for me. I'm trying to remember what we've done the last couple of weeks. I can
Don't
look at my
ask me.
Google time. Yeah, let's see.
Not COVID.
Knock on wood. I've fortunately, have been sick. Mostly it's been sweating to death at work, parenthood, rinse, repeat. I'm not living. I'm living a fulfilling life, just not an exciting life right now. So, a couple things on the horizon. We'll see how that all pans out. But mostly, I've been like you, Kevin. I'm itching to work in the yard, cut grass. And that's the thing about it, was like I've reached new territory. As soon as normally I get done, I'll take the mower off and everything and blow it off with a leaf blower after I've blown all the clippings off. Now I've reached new territory. I'm like, you know what? Let's clean it off with the pressure washer. So let's clean it off and look nice. And I'm like, man, I don't know what the heck 40 just done to me, but oh Lord, it is like I am, like I said, 5 seconds away from white New Balances polishing up before we go to Applebee's.
Uh-huh.
It's
Wait, you don't have white New Balances yet?
I have never owned I'm very anti white shoes because I'm so terrified of how they get dirty and easily so quick.
You can get them in different colors, but
Your wife has
the
you
whole
trained
key
on that
is
one.
when you enter your 40s, you got to have a pair of New Balance, man.
I've had New Balances before. Like I said, I've been like anti white shoes. I guess I want to thank marching band thanks to that, because like we had our colors were our band shoes were white. Well, y'all guys know. So it was always funny.
Shoe polish,
It made me think about it. Made me think you reminded me of a time this makes sense for a drummer. He forgot his white shoes for band, so they used some of the white spray paint they marked the field with to paint his shoes white.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that random thought there, but
So I figured it was because your wife's a nurse.
yeah, the wife's a nurse. She
Does she wear a lot of white shoes?
No, well, she wears some, but they got some of these kind of I think they've got a little bit more lenient on them. Like she can wear different multicolored shoes, but
Brock, are you thinking Nurse Ratchet or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't dress like that anymore. Yeah, okay.
Hey. Okay.
Jeez, Brock.
I was trying to remember her name, who played Nurse Ratchet, who is from
She's
Birmingham.
from Alabama.
Louise Fletcher.
Louise Fletcher.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, we lost her this year, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe it was this year. Yes.
Yeah. That's where my brain went.
Yeah.
Not very far, but it went somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, beyond that, that's all I can really think of. Like I said, I've been fidgety. Like I said, I hadn't really done too much entertainment stuff. But beyond that, that's it.
Cool. So I kind of mentioned a little bit of what I've been working on, but we've been blessed by having some lower than normal temperatures for this time of year because it's
2
been
days.
it was like two maybe 3 days I think it was where we've had low temperatures just enough to remind us that it could be cooler before the temperatures yak back up to this week. They're supposed to be back into the 90s. So by the time you guys are listening to this episode, we're all dying down here again.
Yeah.
So this this past little several days, we've had an opportunity to get out and work on stuff. And apparently, I wasn't done doing hardscaping with my front yard, and I decided to put up some more borders in front of my house and just kind of make everything look all nice and in line, and put down some more. Actually, my house doesn't have gutters on it because I'm actually waiting until I remodel the outside of my house to put gutters up because I don't want to put them up and then have to take them off and then paint and then put them back up. So I actually added some stone breaks to the bottom in a line across both sides of either side of my porch. Okay, have about 20-30 foot on either side of my porch. And I added stone breaks so that when the water comes down, it doesn't just pound into the ground and create big divots. So I was kind of proud of that. I've people my neighbors have been wondering why I've been collecting rocks, and I had this massive pile of rocks in my backyard. And I'm like, there's going to be a reason for it. There's always a use for a good pile of rocks, And so I loaded my rocks up in my little Brindley pull behind trailer and pulled them up there, and it was almost like I was making rock sculptures, but I did it in like a nice long line for about 20-30 feet on either side. They haven't been tested yet, we haven't got any rain, but yeah, I did finish up some hardscaping, got some new lighting on the front of the house. Just kind of everything I do kind of gears up towards how is this going to work for Halloween. So this was always the same thing. Like, Brock and Jess were talking about, tombstones. I'm going to be getting me some more tombstones, and that whole area will look like a cemetery as I'm building it up. So yeah, it's I've been fairly active. I actually got to finish that up. So yeah, it's other than just trying to not die from the temperatures. It's been fun, productive.
Cool.
Well, good deal. Well, the magical time of year is coming, like Kevin said, with all the Halloween decorations, and we always look forward to seeing what he comes up with. Because, yeah, hopefully we can get down there and see it. Hope we can get down there and see it in person this time. Finally, we missed it last year. Missed those candy bars, those full size candy bars.
Heck yeah, man.
I need to look back over notes real quick because so that's what's been up. Like I said, we'll look, y'all.
Transition.
The guiding force to this podcast is a little foggy, so just bear with Brock.
Yeah. Yeah. I tweeted out and put on Facebook today through the Bama Geeks account. Sorry, we've been very quiet. I have not been on social media this week at all, and I haven't posted anything to the Bama Geeks accounts. And those who know me well know that I am not a fan of social media anymore, and so not feeling well just kind of really lent itself to I really don't want to deal with it. I'm not the best social media person anymore. And I apologize for that. The older I get, the less interested in it I am. But I mean, it's not good for podcast promotion. But I've been laying on the couch and not been doing much of anything this week, just trying to get my taste buds back, which thankfully they're back.
Yeah. Getting better.
Yeah, I can smell and taste again. It was a short-lived 2 days. But yeah, COVID just zapped it, and so I'm still kind of foggy. I've been kind of wobbly. You get that discombobulated feeling. That's what I've been like today. I actually got in my car today and drove to take some stuff over to our storage unit, and it wasn't terrible. But then I got back in the house and the room was spinning, and I'm like, didn't like that. So,
Yeah.
so anyway, I don't know where I was going with that outside of just I'm really bad at transitions right now, as you can tell, and pretty much everything.
You don't have to apologize for having COVID, Brock. We've all had it. Well, most everybody's had it at this point.
Yeah.
And we know how it is. It's all good.
Yeah.